Yo, what's up? Sloppy Stew back in a long while. So, kind of took a little break from YouTube a little bit. Not so much a break from the game, but I was pretty pissed off when we got docked again. We were putting up a top 10 Masters performance there, and then one of the guys, his name is CMR. I might put a picture of it up right here, but he was sharing his account. He was grinding with his brother, so he said, for Emma Frost, and then switching off between them, moving in war and stuff. So that's a real lame way to get docked, is like one guy ruining it for 29 others. So I was pretty salty about that because that's the second season in a row. But I do love all those guys in FNX. We ended up breaking up, so that was kind of a little rough there too, because it's just hard. I mean, that alliance is kind of cursed. I mean, great guys and everything over there, but you can't really control who you bring in. Well, you recruit and everything, but you can't really control if they're gonna share accounts or mod or do whatever. And I mean, that's just kind of just unlucky there. So that's a bummer. And that sucks to all 29 of us who really stuck it out from the season before. But you know, that's this game. They were pretty serious on the docks last season, but that's such a bummer because I think we were like 8th for a little while, and we definitely would have finished top 10 for sure. So that's a huge bummer there, and then not to mention us losing out on so much tier 5 basic there. So I might be able to open up or rank up a 4th rank 5. But so the whole purpose of this video is I haven't opened a crystal for probably over a month, so I'm waiting for my birthday. I turned 30 on October 22nd, so I'm gonna just open up everything there. I haven't opened up war rewards. I haven't opened up any crystals. I should have enough for 2, unless I was insanely lucky. I could do 3 featured because they have, I think, the 22nd. So my birthday is like the last day that feature is going to be there. So obviously going for Corvus or Ghost Rider. So I mean, best birthday gift would be if I pulled both of those. But should be 2 of those and probably a regular 5-star. So as long as I just want Corvus or Ghost Rider. And then I guess if I get a little more lucky with wars and everything along the way, I can probably do a 6-star. I'm about 600 shards short of that, so we'll see about that. Like 100 map, 6 crystals. Just basically, like, it'll be a big opening. I'm talking about just popping them instead of spinning them, and that might be my first live stream. So originally I was trying to live stream, but my computer wasn't strong enough, so I had to return all the gear and everything. And I'm thinking about either getting a new MacBook, because that's what Crystal Whale was telling me he does. So I might do that for Christmas or something. I don't really have a big need for a laptop. I pretty much do everything work-wise and game-wise on my iPad. But that's coming. I think I'm going to actually hook up my iPad to my TV and record myself with my phone in front of the TV. So might be a little janky, but I think I'm going to do it. But yeah, I put up a little PayPal me there, so if you do want to donate to the birthday crystal opening, I'll put all those into either the featured Grandmasters or just regular Grandmasters. I don't really think I'm gonna want the stupid duck, but the symbiote, I was actually thinking about going for him. He kind of seems like you need to ramp him up a little bit. I do have the Mystic Awakening, but I am like really hesitant to go for a new champ because of what happened with Heimdall. And I put all my resources into Heimdall, and he just kind of was a dud. I mean, he's got decent synergies, and sometimes, like, I do like using him in those stupid daily quests now that are pretty difficult, because, I mean, keeps people from dying, and sometimes that's what you need to save yourself. But overall, I mean, if you had a Corvus or someone, you're just not going to need Heimdall for a Medusa or anyone like that. But, I mean, he looks awesome. His prestige isn't horrible. He actually just cracked my top 5 a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, good things, I guess, come into the game. They are making Alliance War changes a little weird, so everyone's going to be bleed immune. People are kind of freaking out about that, but Blade still hits incredibly strong, so not really worried about my Blade. I guess I'll have to use a little more Stark Spider-Man, but I'm really hoping to pull a Corvus. Might actually start bringing Domino on offense, so who knows. But, yeah, I should be... After this opening and everything, I'll be back to posting everything like normal. It's just kind of rough to get docked 2 seasons in a row, and like just having everyone call you a cheater and everything is a bummer. But I mean, everyone's seen me playing my my own account and everything. And then, I mean, I did sit on the bench a lot there. I did that Nightcrawler, and then pretty much from there, I was only limited to a couple fights of war. So that was a bummer and everything. But I mean, I'm in a new spot now. I'm in Zeus, trying out with them. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can keep a spot there. I do like it over there. It's fun. Should be masters and everything. So that's cool. I'm just so worried about the new seasons and then just recruiting anyone, because anyone gets docked or something, then it screws over the entire alliance. But they are saying that they're gonna, I do like now that they are banning the person, so you know who got docked, because I mean the season before this last one we were like, all right, who was cheating, or who was like sharing, or who was piloting or anything. And then apparently it was probably this CMR guy, because he was in both seasons. But that's just a bummer. And then that he tries to play dumb or something, be like, oh, I wasn't doing anything. So that's kind of how everyone is. But they are talking about making it more individual punishments and then punishing the alliance as well. But I mean, it is kind of rough. There's limits to it though, because I mean, one guy sharing his account and not really making a difference in war kind of screwed us. Whereas you can have the extreme of like MMX having everyone piloted. And like I feel like that punishment is deserved. But I mean, if you look at most of these top spots, they were really the only ones that got like majorly banned. But most of these top spots ended up back in Masters. It's like, oh, well, you didn't get your top 3, but I mean, they still made it back in there, so didn't really get punished too hard. It was actually probably easier for them because they lost all that war rating and just played easier alliances and just like ramped up into Masters. But hopefully, they are talking about changing alliance war a little bit and everything. But yeah, we'll see how those changes go. I think they're just trying to get away from Blade, but in my opinion, it's like, don't try to nerf Blade, just come out with some other new characters or something. Like they just haven't really released anyone super good lately. But I mean, that's kind of a little unfair, because it's all their problem too. It's all designed by them. Like they release this awesome character, they make it super hard to get new ones, and then it's like they said, it's all luck of the draw with the crystals and everything. And it's like they enforce the meta, and now they're trying to change it. And it's like Seaton was saying, everyone's saying, it's not like you have the option to change your rank ups or your roster really. So they're like, we want to have you use different champs from your roster, and like, that's great. Well, I don't have everyone ranked to rank 5, so it's not going to be any different. But I don't know. I mean, still playing the game, trying not to really spend on it or anything, because it is kind of getting a little dry. Like I just finished, I should have the video in the background here, but I finished Masters in the event quest, and I used the symbiote there. I used every single buff that was available, and that was pretty fun. That was my first time using the symbiote in that event quest, so that was kind of dumb, because I'm getting, like, I'm just wasting my normal champs when I have this guy with a gajillion buffs there. But I mean, whatever. I just think that stuff's getting so boring. It's getting so dry. And I mean, I like the daily thing that they added, but it's actually pretty difficult. And sometimes you get some just stupid buffs or nodes there, and you'll refresh. Like sometimes I'll have to refresh like 6 times to get away from like the debuff that I didn't want there, like the link on the node there. But I mean, that whole daily thing is pretty much costing me all of my storage of potions and heals. But I haven't opened up any of those, so I have missed a couple days because I kind of forget about it, or I'm just like, it's kind of annoying. But I should have 30 or so of those maybe. And then if I get really lucky with those, with the tier 5 basics, I might be able to rank 5 a 4th champ. But that'd be pretty interesting. But I don't know who I'm going to do. I'm probably going to hold out, obviously, if I got a Corvus or something. But I might hold out for a new champion. I'm still like really crossing my fingers they're going to add a 5-star Wolverine, because they are going to add a 5-star Doctor Strange. But we'll see. I think Wolverine and Scarlet Witch might be a little bit too overpowered, so they might never add them as 5 stars. So who knows? But if I can get a 6-star and dupe Infinite Tone, that would also be great. So a lot of different scenarios that can make this birthday great. But yeah, if you guys want to donate anything to that Crystal Pop birthday bash, Dirty 30, the link is in, I guess, my YouTube bio, and then I have a picture of it here. So yeah, if you want to do that. But hopefully first live stream. If not, it'll just be a good video. But yeah, I'm excited for a big opening, excited to kind of be back on YouTube, and excited for next season. So sorry for the long break, but thanks for watching, guys.